Hello lovely viewers, and welcome to my The Bold and the Beautiful News official YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribers button and give this video a thumbs up. In the wild world of the bold and the beautiful, nothing stays predictable for long. But absolutely no one could have guessed what happened this week on the CBS soap that has fans spinning theories faster than Sheila Carter can smirk. In a plot twist so insane it might shatter the very foundation of Forrester Creations, Sheila, yes, that Sheila Carter, becomes the hero, while Luna Nozawa spirals into a full-blown breakdown. It all begins with 6 haunting words screamed across the cliffs of Malibu. Backhand index pointing right, run away, Steffy, I can handle Luna, backhand index pointing left, Luna's descent into madness. It started with heartbreak. Luna Nozawa was spiraling after her world collapsed, Will Spencer ghosted her, her mother Poppy sided with Sheila of all people, and her designer dreams at Forrester were crushed when Steffi shut her out of a major fashion campaign. But what no one realized was just how deep Luna's unraveling had gone. Prescription pills, unhinged voice memos, stalking Steffi, and hope from a burner phone, this wasn't just a tantrum. Luna had snapped. She started showing up unannounced at Forrester, insisting on closed-door meetings with Steffi. Her sketches became dark, violent, filled with knives and blood-red chiffon. Then came the anonymous threats. And finally, Luna cornered Steffi by the cliffs, demanding answers, and carrying something shiny in her purse. Sheila's shocking return to the scene. Meanwhile, Sheila Carter, fresh out of prison, reformed, and shockingly calm, had been watching from afar. Her usual tactics of manipulation and deceit seemed to vanish. No blackmail. No threats. Just observation. She noticed Luna's erratic behavior. She saw the way Luna stared at Steffi's family photos. And as much as Sheila once wanted to destroy the Forresters, she couldn't deny what she was seeing. Luna had become dangerous. She reminded me of myself, Sheila whispered in a chilling confession to Deacon Sharp. But worse, because she's just starting. The cliff scene, a hero emerges. It all came to a boiling point on a stormy Tuesday afternoon. Steffi arrived at the Malibu Cliff House, alone, after receiving a cryptic message. Come alone or Kelly gets hurt. LN. Terrified, Steffi rushed out, leaving Finn with the kids at home. What she didn't know was that Sheila had followed her, not out of malice, but instinct. And when Luna emerged from the shadows, her face wild, her hand reaching into her purse, Steffi knew she was trapped. But just as Luna lunged, Sheila appeared. Run away, Steffi. I can handle Luna. The 6 words echoed like thunder. In a moment of pure chaos, Sheila leapt between the women, slamming Luna into the sand just inches from the cliff's edge. What followed was a struggle that could have ended in blood. But Sheila didn't fight to kill, she fought to protect. Aftermath, who's the villain now? Paramedics arrived. Sheila stayed by Steffi's side. Luna was restrained and taken into custody. But the media frenzy afterward? Unreal. Sheila saves Steffi. Has the villain become the savior? Luna arrested, obsessed, violent, and alone. Ridge, Brooke, and Finn were all stunned. Ridge even hugged Sheila, yes, hugged, whispering, maybe I had you all wrong. Sheila didn't gloat. She didn't smirk. She just quietly left, and turned herself in for violating her parole. But the judge, in a stunning reversal, released her with time served and credited her with saving a life. Fallout for Luna, and Poppy's guilt. Luna's arrest shocked the fashion world. Her collection was pulled from the runway. Her contract was terminated. Poppy collapsed in tears, blaming herself for ignoring the signs. Hope Logan visited Luna in jail and tried to console her. You weren't always like this, Hope whispered, what happened to you? Luna responded with one sentence. I saw love, and no one gave it back. Steffi's new outlook, and a stunning offer. Having come so close to death, Steffi reevaluated everything. She gave a heartfelt press conference, thanking Sheila Carter for saving her life. She didn't do it for recognition. She did it because something in her changed. Maybe, just maybe, people can redeem themselves. Later, Steffy invited Sheila to a quiet lunch at Il Giardino. She offered a private apology and asked if she'd be willing to consult on a new mental health charity Forrester was starting, one dedicated to catching the signs of obsession early. Sheila was speechless. "You want me to help?" Finn's struggle and the family divide. Finn was torn. His biological mother had saved his wife. But his memories of her crimes haunted him. At one point, he walked out during a dinner where Steffy toasted Sheila. "She almost killed us," he shouted. "Now she's a guest of honor?" But Kelly, now old enough to understand bits and pieces, surprised everyone when she hugged Sheila and whispered, "Thank you for saving my mommy." The return of Bill Spencer and Justin's warning. With the media frenzy raging, Bill Spencer came back into town and warned Steffy. "Don't trust Sheila. You think she's changed? She's playing the long game." But Justin Barber had a different theory. He showed surveillance footage of Luna stalking Hope and sneaking into Spencer publications. "She was working with someone," Justin said, "and it wasn't Sheila. Someone darker." Luna's CO conspirator revealed? The real bombshell drops when Luna makes a phone call from jail. She dials a number marked simply E. The voice on the other end? "I told you not to go after Steffy. Now it's ruined." Could it be Elektra? A new player with ties to Sheila's dark past? Or could it be Quinn Fuller making her return in disguise? A B&B era redefined. With Luna behind bars, Sheila tentatively rebuilding her image, and Steffy re-evaluating every aspect of her life, The Bold and the Beautiful enters a jaw-dropping new chapter. The message? Redemption is real. Love can be twisted. And villains might be the only ones who understand how to stop another. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Thursday, July 3rd, reveal that Steffy Forrester will walk into Luna Nozawa's trap at the Sand House while Hope Logan will still have a phenomenon want for Liam Spencer. For starters, Grace Buckingham will give Liam some tough updates on Thursday's B&B occasion. Unfortunately, Grace won't have good news to pass along when it comes to Liam's condition. Nonetheless, Hope will bed for some miraculous turn of events. Eric Forrester managed to survive when it looked like all stopgap was gone, so Hope will remind Liam of that. Although Liam may not be as auspicious, he'll assure Hope that he wants to savor as important time with his favored bones as he can, especially Hope, Steffy, Kelly Spencer, Beth Spencer. Meanwhile, Steffy will head to the Sand House and roll when she realizes she's walked straight into Luna's trap. Hostage Ms. Dillon was forced to summon Steffy there over the phone and will be tied up out of sight when Steffy arrives. That'll give Luna a chance to defy Steffy alone and deliver some fierce pitfalls. Steffy will feel fear rising up since Luna will gesture that gun around and make it clear that she's going to pay. As for Sheila Sharp, she'll flip out now that she knows Luna was getting tips from Remy Price at the blasting range. Sheila also flashed back Luna's cryptic comment about going out with a bang when she left Los Angeles, so she's surely growing concerned. In fact, Sheila will be concerned enough to visit the Precipice House, where she'll spell out why she's upset and seek Steffy's position from Taylor Hayes. Taylor may not be sure she can trust Sheila, but Sheila will make it clear that Steffy is in grave peril. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Sheila will be on a charge to save Steffy by the end of the week, so don't miss all the action. The Bold and the Beautiful recap is eventually in for Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025. In Moment's occasion, Steffy Forrester Finnegan receives an origami death trouble. That's actually creative, props to the idea person on that twist. Meanwhile, Remy Price shares important intel with Sheila Carter Sharp. Luna Nozawa's origami trouble at the temporary Sand House. Luna suggests Hayes Forrester Finnegan make an origami fortune teller. Latterly, Ms. Dillon tells the kiddies it's pickup time. Luna addresses to Hayes about how lucky he's to have a family. Some kiddies don't have that. The little boy notices Luna is crying, but she wipes it down. Taylor Hayes' marriage plan at the Precipice House. Steffy asks Taylor Hayes if there's a marriage date yet. The psychiatrist wants to stay until life is a bit less crazy. Steffy thinks a marriage is exactly what they need right now. Hayes arrives at home and addresses about Miss Sunshine. Steffy is confused and asks some questions about who's tutoring the class. Hayes explains Miss Sunshine is a special coadjutor and an origami expert. Hayes wants to show his mama the gift. The boy says that Miss Sunshine said fortunes don't come true if they know what they are. They unfold one, it's a sun. The coming bone is a moon, but Steffy jokes about wishing for a swain. Also, a broken heart. Now, this is where effects get weird. Also, the coming bone is a woman with X's through the eyes. Steffy tries to hide her horror and sends the boy to play. Steffy and Taylor are mortified. The mama decides to go speak with Miss Sunshine. Suddenly, Ms. Dillon calls and needs to bandy Miss Sunshine in person. Can she come by the art academy? Meanwhile, Luna holds a gun, forcing Ms. Dillon to continue playing on. Read further. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Does Luna Nozawa have an evil twin? Remy Price's red alert at Il Giardino. Remy addresses to Sheila about Luna. Remy is upset about Luna, and can tell that Sheila is too. The youthful man brings up Luna's backstory. Sheila assures him they all love her. Remy doesn't see a lot of love from Steffy. Sheila says the woman is complicated. They talk about Luna's captivity term. Sheila tells Remy about Steffy's hijacking and holding her in a cage. Remy eventually explains that Luna was at the firing range with a gun. He tutored her how to fire a gun. Sheila is affrighted. Also, Sheila recalls Luna talking about leaving Los Angeles with a bang. Partake your studies in the comment section below. Keep watching The Cleaner on CBS or Paramount to find out what happens coming. Be sure to catch up on everything passing with BNB right now. Come back then frequently for The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, and updates. In the sizzling July heat of The Bold and the Beautiful, nothing is what it seems, and no one is safe. On Thursday, July 3, 2025, the glitz of Los Angeles gives way to sheer horror, devastating medical news, and a heart-pounding confrontation that may change BNB history forever. From Steffy Forrester walking into a beach house trap to Hope Logan praying for a miracle and Sheila Carter launching a high-stakes rescue, the drama explodes in an episode that fans won't forget. Collision. But how did we get here? Collision. What's Luna Nozawa really planning? Collision. Is Sheila actually the hero now? Collision. And will Liam Spencer even make it to next week? Buckle up because we're about to break down every juicy moment in a 100,000-word deep dive of betrayals, breakdowns, bullets, and beach house horror. Keep reading to find out why July 3rd is the most shocking day in BNB history. Hope Logan's miracle wish, Liam's tragic condition unfolds. It all begins with a hospital corridor echoing with grief as Grace Buckingham delivers a truth bomb that sends shockwaves down Hope Logan's spine. Liam's condition is worsening. Doctors have tried everything, but nothing is working. Grace's voice cracks as she tells Hope, "You need to prepare, the next phase may not include Liam." Face screaming in fear, but Hope refuses to give up. She looks at Liam and whispers 5 desperate words. "Please don't leave me yet." Liam, barely holding on, tells her, "All I want is time, time with Beth, time with you, time with Kelly." Meanwhile, flashbacks reveal Liam thinking of happier moments, Beth's first steps, his kiss with Hope under the Eiffel Tower, and Steffy telling him she'll always love him. But will these memories be the last thing he sees? The origami of doom, Luna's sinister signals. At the beach house, Steffy Forrester Finnegan receives an unusual origami message from her son, Hayes. Miss Sunshine, aka Luna in disguise, has been teaching origami art at Hayes' class. Each flap of the paper reveals a cryptic image. Sun with face a sun. Crescent moon a moon. Broken heart a broken heart. Crossmark a woman with excess over her eyes. Steffy's jaw tightens. Taylor reads the signs too. But the full horror doesn't hit until Ms. Dillon secretly calls Steffy. In the shadows, Luna is holding Ms. Dillon hostage, forcing her to continue the charade. "Tell Steffy to come to the beach house," she demands, gun in hand. Luna wants Steffy alone, completely unaware. And Steffy? She walks right into it. Steffy walks into the trap, a gun, a grudge, and a face-off. As Steffy opens the door to the beach house, she feels something is off. No music. No Hayes. No Ms. Dillon. Then, Luna steps out, cold eyes, gun drawn. "Hello, Steffy," she snarls. "Remember me?" Steffy's spine stiffens. "Luna, what are you doing?" "This isn't about me anymore," Luna growls. "It's about justice. For what you did. For how you treat people. For all the power you wield like a weapon." Steffy's eyes dart around for an escape. Luna cocks the gun. "You're not leaving this house until I say so." Fearful face, this is not the Luna anyone thought they knew. Flashbacks reveal how Steffy once locked Luna in a cage during a power play gone wrong at Forrester. Luna never forgot. Sheila Carter, the hero no one expected. Meanwhile, back at Il Giardino, Remy Price is spilling his guts to Sheila Carter sharp. "She said she was leaving LA with a bang, and I taught her how to shoot." Sheila's blood runs cold. She thinks back to Luna's strange behavior, her cryptic goodbyes, and her new obsession with Steffy. It all clicks. Sheila knows Steffy's in danger, and for once, she isn't the villain. Flushed face in a wild twist of fate, Sheila Carter becomes the only person who can stop the madness. She rushes to the Cliff House, confronts Taylor Hayes, and demands to know where Steffy is. Taylor resists, but Sheila pleads she's not safe. "Not from Luna. You have to believe me." Even Ridge, who arrives mid-argument, is forced to admit something's wrong when he sees the look in Sheila's eyes. "She's telling the truth," he mutters. "Where's Steffy?" Inside the final showdown, Luna versus Steffy. Back at the beach house, Luna's hands are shaking, but her voice is steady. "You think you're a queen, don't you? Running Forrester. Owning everything. But you don't care who you hurt." Steffy tries to reason with her. "We can talk about this. Whatever happened, whatever pain you're carrying, we can fix it." Luna laughs bitterly. "Fix it? Like you fixed my career? Like you fixed my freedom when you had me thrown in jail for stealing a dress design that was mine?" Luna paces the room, waving the gun, threatening to expose everything, including Steffy's embezzlement cover-up that could bring Forrester down. Just when she raises the gun, bam! The door bursts open, it's Sheila. It starts with a phone call. Innocent enough, right? Ms. Dillon, the sweet-natured art instructor and surrogate grandmother figure to Hayes, is calling Steffy Forrester with an urgent message. Hayes forgot something at the temporary beach house. Could Steffy come by? What Steffy doesn't know is that Ms. Dillon is tied to a chair just out of view, trembling in terror, forced by Luna Nozawa to make that call. And Steffy, loyal to her son and already suspicious of Luna after the bizarre origami death fortune, agrees without hesitation. She's about to walk into a psychotic trap, and the door will literally lock behind her. "It's poetic," Luna whispers to herself, eyeing the gun tucked beneath a silk pillow. "She took everything from me. Now I take everything from her." Back at the hospital, Hope Logan is holding Liam's hand, eyes swollen, voice trembling. Grace Buckingham has just delivered devastating news. Liam's rare and aggressive condition is deteriorating faster than expected. Time is no longer a luxury. "But Eric survived," Hope whispers. "When the doctor said he wouldn't, he came back to us." "Miracles happen, Liam. You just have to believe." Liam smiles faintly. "I do believe, Hope. I believe in you. I believe in Beth. And I believe in whatever time we have left." Hope refuses to say goodbye. Not now. Not when her heart still beats for him. But inside, she knows, this may be their last week together. Hayes Forrester Finnegan brings home a handmade origami fortune teller given to him by Miss Sunshine, Luna in disguise. It starts cute, innocent, until it unfolds to a terrifying image, a woman's face with red X's across her eyes. Taylor and Steffy share a look of horror. She's threatening me. She's playing with my son, Steffy gasps. Now we know, that was the warning. And Steffy ignored it.